Hi Dream Team, it's Pat. I just wanted to show you a new thing in Slack. This is about what's called a posting. And what you can see on your screen is a little note from here. It says Pat S 3:55 p.m. And that doesn't add everyone. Whenever I type that or whenever you type that, then a little bubble will appear in the name of the channel over here. So that'll have a little red dot with a number 1 or more if they're mentioned more than once in a channel. That's not the point though. This is the message. It says having that line there and going up to the word posting. All of that is a message. Below that, this is called a post. And a post is subtly different because what it can do is it can be changed in format to do other things like create to-do lists. And they open in a separate window, so they can be edited and reread and changed, and you can add things to a list, for example, as you do them. So, for example, let's say we were doing a concert list, and you wanted to say what's the date of the rehearsal and the date of the dress rehearsal, and the date of the concert. Then you could go to a list like this, type those in as information, and then check a box on the left-hand side of that, so that you know it was done and be able to go back. Well, I was thinking earlier today that we need certain guidelines for our graphics artist because, we have a graphics artist now and that's great, but we should learn from that, right? The graphics artist will tell us stuff like what is the right or the best format to be using for pictures. There are all kinds of graphics formats. Some of the more common ones are PNG and JPEG. And they have different features, so there would be a reason to use them. One of the reasons I can tell you, PNG is stretchable easily, and it keeps its shape when you stretch it. Others become what's called pixelated. Anyway, so here's a post, and I started writing questions. I don't necessarily have all the answers, so I thought, well, I'll just do that. And I'm going to edit this. You notice that there are these little things at the top here. I've highlighted the thing, and I can do things like put in bolding and italics. There's two ways to edit this though, and it's not dead obvious. The second way is over here. There's the paragraph symbol, but there's other things you can do, and you can see what those are. Headlines, bullet lists, numbered lists, checklist. Aha! This is lovely. And so there's the question. It isn't answered, and when it is answered, we can put a check mark next to it. And for the rest of them, we can do the same thing. Just go to here, select them all, click that, and now we have created a tick list. Shazam. And then it's saved, and when it's done, we tick it, and it turns gray, so not black anymore, so we know it's done. We can also go to here, and we can add info about the beneficiary. Do we need limit the number of words? Well, probably, and we'll say it's 101 words, or, oops, that's not right, 101 words, or some answer like that, based on our past experience with programs. All good stuff to know. Thanks. Hope you have some fun with this. Bye for now. Oh, by the way, when you're done with a post, you need to close it, right? Because if you leave it hanging open, it's probably just not good for it. So just click on the red dot, make it go away. And believe it or not, it saves that. You don't have to go through file save or any of those cool commands that we would normally do with almost every other piece of software. And that little guy there with a little arrow that points up to the right is how you open a post to edit it. Thanks. Bye for now.